I think we all realize that when we take care of our bodies with good nutritious food and movement, we just plain feel better, right? And it helps our brain health as well. Well, Anthony Peters is all about that. He is a personal trainer, and then he's also the director, the owner of QuickHIT Fitness in Davenport. And you've been doing this for not very long, maybe it's been about a year now, Anthony?
Yep, we just celebrated a year this weekend.
Yeah, congrats. How's it going at QuickHIT?
Oh, it's been going great, yeah. Helping a lot of people, which is always great.
Yeah, did you notice after pandemic that people were really saying, I need to do some things, right?
Oh, definitely, yeah. After a bit of time of being cooped up, everyone kind of realized, hey, I need to get moving again, so.
Well, I think you've got some good tips today because, there's some folks, a lot of us are kind of concentrated on one thing or the other. Either we go on a diet or we just start working out hard. Usually we don't do them both together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is important to pair them both. We do know that they kind of go hand in hand. The better your nutrition, along with the better your fitness, the more we're going to stave off some age-related muscle loss, along with a lot of common health issues.
Oh, yeah. Well, our last guest was just talking about that, about how, every year past 25 or so, everything starts to degenerate, and which can be depressing, but we have to work at it. I mean, we need to do something.
Of course, of course.
It is never enough to just exercise. I know that's one of the tips that you gave us.
Certainly, yeah. If when you're adding both together, you're just getting the plethora of effects. So we quite literally are what we eat and what we take in and everything. Along with as we're doing more exercise, more movements, being able to replace the breakdown of that muscle that we're doing from that movement is going to be really nice when we have a better source of it.
Yeah, well, I know that you're a trainer, so you know certain things we're supposed to do and exercise. But how about you just plain walking? How do you feel about simple things like that? Taking a bike ride, taking a stroll.
I think they're great. It helps sustainable fitness because you're more likely to do it if it's something that you can just add to your day-to-day or enjoy. Yeah.
I know that you have some tips for eating right. You don't really think we should cut out everything, like never eat a cookie again.
Exactly. It's not sustainable to think that way. There's a lot of good information out there, and there's definitely a lot of bad information out there. I'm not a fan of a lot of these fad diets demonizing whole food groups or just sugar in general or anything like that. Lowering things like sodium, lowering saturated fats, stuff like that, and finding leaner sources of protein or whole grains is going to be more than enough to help you out.
Okay, so if you just targeted sugars, fats, and sodium and just lowered them a bit, not cut out everything, that can have a good effect?
Oh, most definitely, yeah, and it's a lot more sustainable that way.
Yeah. Do you find that what do you find are big weaknesses of people when it comes to foods? Is it alcohol? Is it sweets? I mean, when people say, "Oh, I just can't stop." I love my beer, or I love my brownies, or...
It really is kind of just individualized to everyone. I've heard it all. I've heard people that are addicted to veggie chips, which, too much of a good thing can become a bad thing,
Interesting, veggie chips instead of eating Doritos or whatever.
Exactly,
right?
yeah.
I know in just the couple of minutes we have left, you wanted to show us a couple of things that anybody could do easily, like as a floor exercise or something that you would do in your own home. What do you want to show us?
Of course, yeah. So I do have a few exercises I prepared. Okay. Nice, simple things that anyone can do. You can even, heck, do them in bed if you got the space.
Okay.
First exercise I have is glute bridges. So essentially what we're going to do is keeping the feet firmly on the ground. We're going to bring our back and shoulders against the ground here. Hands on the ground here. What we're going to do is leading with the hips and then activating our glutes. We're going to go up. There's a few ways we can do this. We make it even a little harder too by doing a single leg version. This is going to help include glute strength, hip strength, which in turn is going to help with locomotion, moving around.
And the core as well?
Yes, of course. Yep. Another exercise I have is actually a little more core dominant as well. It's leg raises. A few different ways you can do it. You can do it flat lying, on your elbows, whatever you like, essentially just bringing the legs up in a controlled motion. This is also going to increase that hip and core strength, going to also help with reducing fall risk because of that too.
Yeah, Anthony, talk about the importance of a strong core. Show people what we mean by that. That's your midsection mainly?
Yep, so core, when we're referring to core, it's not just the abdominals, it is also just this entire section up to the back. When we have a strong core, abs, back, everything like that, it's going to help us especially reduce fall risk, things like that, along with just improve locomotion and balance.
Yeah, and that is important all your life.
Yes.
If you're 80 or 90 or whatever, that having that core strength of, to be able to sit down and stand up easily and all that good stuff.
Most definitely.
Yeah. So Anthony's here from QuickHIT Fitness Labs on East 37th Street in Davenport, just celebrating a year in business. And so go, go online if you'd like, or see what Anthony has to say for your individual needs as well. Good job, Anthony. Good to have you here. Thank you.
Always nice to have me. Thank you.